We don't read on the internet. Not really. We scan. Eye tracking studies reveal a surprisingly consistent behavior, the F pattern. We read the first line or two, then our eyes drop down the left side of the page, occasionally darting across to catch a subheading. It's a hunt for information. This changes everything for a writer. Forget long, dense paragraphs. Think short, sharp sentences. Use bold subheadings as a map for the reader. Front-load your most critical point into the very first line. But what we see is as important as what we read. Designers call this visual hierarchy. The biggest thing on the page, usually the main heading, is what we see first. A splash of bright color demands our attention, and white space, the empty areas, gives the design room to breathe, making it feel clean and focused. Even your font choice has a voice. A serif font like Times New Roman feels traditional, while a sans serif like Arial feels modern. The golden rule: never use more than 2 fonts. Any more, and the page becomes a mess. This toolkit is how we transform a 1,000-word research paper into a single shareable infographic. We don't just paste a table of numbers, we tell a story with a chart. A line graph shows a trend over time. A bar chart compares categories. We use contrast, like black text on a white background, to make key insights pop. We use proximity, grouping a statistic next to its icon to create instant understanding. An infographic needs a hero heading, a clear flow, and most importantly, a list of sources. Because in the digital world, form must follow function. A beautiful design that misleads or confuses isn't just bad design, it's bad research. The ultimate goal is to distill complexity into clarity.